you guys aren't aware by now, you guys know I'm a huge jersey fiend. When it comes to jerseys, I could talk about that all day. I have my own YouTube channel dedicated to just jerseys. And I gotta tell you guys about Fans Idea right now. Fans Idea is your own site where you can customize a jersey if you're choosing to the color, to the size, to the scripture, to the number on the back, everything. They got baseball, they got football, they got hockey, they got basketball. They even got hats and hoodies if you want to create something for your team. Got a men's softball league you want to do? Make yourself some jerseys for the team. Got a bowling league? Make yourself some t-shirts for it. Do what you want to do. Got a men's basketball league at the YMCA? Go get your team a bunch of jerseys and some shorts too. You literally can do it all. And look at this right now. I'm wearing my slick back base. The people at Fans Idea sent me this. It's really nice with the Mets colors here. The better New York baseball team, by the way. But the scripture's nice. I put 20 and 19 on the back because that's when the podcast started. I have everything. I even have the podcast logo here on the sleeve. You could do whatever you want to the jersey. It's just really, really nice. And the stuff there is really, really good and a really good price. Like I said, they had anything you could choose, any color, any style, any font, any number. You could put any type of logo on it, whatever you want to do. And it's a really good price, and you can get even better price if you use the code FONZ FONZ for 10% off your order. Head over to fansidea.com right now. Make yourself a nice jersey. You know what? Do a soccer jersey, do a polo, do a hat, do a varsity jacket because those are really nice. And put the code FONZ at the end at checkout for 10% off your order. You guys know I'm a big jersey guy. I talk about jerseys all the time, and I would lie to you when it comes to jerseys. This stuff here, really good quality, good stitching. It's some legit stuff. Again, fansidea.com. Use code FONZ FONZ for 10% off your order right now. Hello everybody, welcome back to Fonz Talk Show. It is I, Fonz the Falcon. Thank you so much for taking just a few short minutes to check out another video here on the channel. Well, the NBA Finals are going on as we speak right about now, but that doesn't mean that teams are preparing for next season as far as uniform-wise, and we got our second team unveiling a brand new uniform overhaul. Obviously, the first one was the LA Clippers that debuted a new color scheme, a new uniform and everything a couple of months ago. If you want to check that out, the link is down below. But this time, we got another one. A short overdue one. That is right, the Utah Jazz have a new color scheme, a new uniform overhaul heading into the 24-25 season. Well, technically, it's going to be a 2-year plan. But before that, I want to remind you guys, remember when the Utah Jazz did a first rebranding in the 22-23 NBA season? And let's just say it wasn't too great. Now, you guys know here on the channel, you've been following me for a while, I was very critical of those Utah Jazz uniforms, the highlighter yellow, the plain white uniforms, and those black stained ones. They looked like glorified practice jerseys, that color scheme. They got rid of the purple and they just made it yellow, black, and white, and just did not look good, didn't fit Utah basketball at all. And we saw a little bit of a tease because during the season, the Utah Jazz quietly retired their icon highlighter yellow uniforms after the All-Star break, and there were some rumblings that the team might be doing a complete uniform overall and getting rid of the old ones. And they did just that, technically speaking. Because this is going to be a 2-year phase, it's not going to be called a rebrand, they're calling it an evolution. So the 2024 season, 25 season, they're doing the first half of it with some little bit of uniforms, some teasers. Then in 2025-26, doing a complete overhaul with everything. And let's get into it. Here's my deep dive and grades and thoughts on the Utah Jazz's uniform overhaul that spans out in 2 years. Starting with the new color scheme they're doing 3 different colors. They're bringing back the purple with a sky blue. So the official colors here are Mountain Purple, Sky Blue, and Midnight Black. If you see here down below, they're combining the past and present. You know the purple's been iconic with the Jazz for quite a while now, even dating back to the 90s with the Karl Malone, John Stockton era. And the purple is going to be like the old school feel, but the Midnight Black is going to be the evolution to the future of Utah basketball. And the Sky Blue is more of the accent color to it. Overall, I gotta say, with these 3 colors, a good combination of past and present. The purple and black, you know, a little biased towards it. And the sky blue is a nice touch to it. So far, so good. This color scheme is absolutely perfect. Now let's get into the multiple logos they're having. And a quick reminder, these logos and color schemes will not be taking effect until the 25-26 season. So you see here the primary logo. It's the iconic Jazz note here with the J with the basketball on the bottom here. A little bit of a Jazz note with the J. But here's the one you see, the purple, the white, the sky blue, and the black, the different color combination with the new color scheme with the updated logos. And I gotta say, I'm glad they're bringing back this logo here. It's a very, very simple logo. Primary logo, but it's one of the more iconic ones with the Utah Jazz. I just love the color scheme. The logo is really nice. It looks a whole lot better than their plain black one here with no basketball on it with their old one previously. You see the ward mark here with the secondary logo. There's a couple secondary logos. The first one here with the letters here of Utah. It has the mountain edges to it, and it looks really, really nice. Simple Utah, and it works here perfectly. Even the purple background with the white lettering and the sky blue outline. The purple base here, the black one here with the background. It looks really nice. The word scheme here with the secondary logo, 1 for 1 so far. The other secondary logo you'll probably see on like the coaches' little hoodies and everything too, in the t-shirts is Utah Jazz Basketball. Simple lettering. The font is is very simple, but it works good here with the primary logo here. I'm really liking these so far, and the color scheme, just I cannot get over how great the color scheme is. And the other secondary logo, they've kind of teased this in the past too. It's the state of Utah, but it has the basketball shape kind of within it too. Utah basketball's rising, and it's getting very popular with Utah fans and people outside of Utah. And I gotta say, I like to incorporate this state here because Utah, they don't really have any professional teams outside of the Jazz and the upcoming NHL hockey team. So it's kind of nice to incorporate the state with Utah because there's a lot of hardcore Utah Jazz fans in the state of Utah. I think it's a really good color scheme. I like these a lot. So 3 for 3 on the logos. And here's the official word marking. You're kind of seeing the typing of like the graphics or whatever too. Simple here with the word mark here. Utah, the logo, Jazz. You can't beat it. Sometimes simplicity works with the crazy different color schemes, so it works here perfectly. But you know what you're really here for. It is the jersey talk here. No, we're not going to see these classic jerseys they wore last year's, my Jordan Clarkson one, for example. Again, I love these classic ones, but they're not going to be wearing them for next season. So here's what the 24-25 jersey ion looks like right here. As you see here, I have the graphic here for it too. The Association White and the Old Statement Blacks are going to be retained for this season. And you see the icon highlighter yellow. It is not going to be in 24-25. They officially retired it here. The Association White we saw last year and the Black Statements we saw, which I kind of low-key was starting to like a little bit. Those are going to be permanent for next season. But you see two other additions. That's the slow phase into the new color scheme, new uniforms. They get a new Statement one and then a City Edition jersey. Now you see that Statement black jersey you see on the bottom here, the 2024-25 one. The Utah one we've seen in years past, that's actually going to be worn only in 2024 because December 31st, that'll be officially gone. And ringing in the new year for January 1st, 25, they'll get a new Statement one. And you see, of course, here the City jersey also in 24-25. So quickly go over the Statement jersey that you'll be seeing in 2025 January 1st. It is a simple black background with the mountains here, kind of with a silhouette feel, with the Jazz primary logo with the number here. I guess I like the little touch of the purple and the sky blue here, but it's mainly with the black with the white on here. It's an A- grade. I actually do like this Statement jersey a lot. It's a lot better, and I like to incorporate the Jazz logo with the mountain backgrounds because mountain basketball, it is very popular. They're kind of branding it more, and they're kind of putting more emphasis on that it is a different, unique style with the mountains. I do like this a lot. And it's A- grade. It's definitely an upgrade over last year's Statement jerseys, and I'm glad we're going to be seeing this in 2025, ringing in the new year with some new Statement uniforms. And their City one they're going to be wearing for 24-25. I do like this one a lot too. It's the purple base here with the Utah wording here, that secondary logo with the numbers, and also with the mounds in the background. And this one does get an A grade. It is very similar to last year's City Edition jersey with a little bit more modern twist to it. I do like this sky blue with the purple here. It's a really nice one. The Utah lettering, it's so nice. Now we get into 25-26 that season. That's officially when the new Utah Jazz color scheme and logo are going to be officially present fully. Nice here on the bottom. The Statement one that we saw previously that was going to be debuting in January 2025, it'll be in circulation for the following year in 25-26. And you see the City Edition jersey will not be unveiled until fall of 2025, which makes sense. We're not going to see it for quite some time. We'll probably see it sometime next summer. Then you see the first one, the Association icons here. Those are really good, and we'll break those down. Now, the Association icons are very similar to this upcoming City Edition jersey and the previous one last year. This Association one for 25-26, it's the white base with the mounds here, a little bit different, a little bit more of a jagged here, just all lines here with different colors going from the sky blue to the top all the way down to the lighter shade of purple. And it has the Utah secondary logo like it was in the upcoming City Edition jersey. It's overall really good one. I'm going to give this an A grade as well. It's going to be a clean look, and I like it a lot. Now, the purple base is an iconic one, don't get me wrong, but it has a nice modern twist now with the white base here. They're going to use these a lot more, which makes sense. Branding in the mountain basketball, it works here. Big fan of it. And we go to the icon one. This is very similar to this past season City Edition jersey, but the only difference here is they're adding more of the sky blue onto the collar and the shoulders patches here. But overall, I gotta say, it's a really good one here. You see the Utah lettering. It's the gradient purple on top to the black down below. I still think the Association one is better in my personal opinion, but this icon one is still not as bad. It gets an A- grade overall. It's looking really good here. Over with the Utah Jazz's 2-year rebrand, I'm gonna give this an A grade. I think they absolutely nailed all their jerseys, the color schemes, and the logos. Showing kind of tribute to the past with the purple mountains that made the Utah Jazz so iconic in the 90s and in the 2000s here, but again with a little bit of a modern twist with today's kind of wording and color scheming here. It's overall a really good combination. Now, it does think we have to wait 2 years for the official kind of rebrand to take place here, but it kind of does make sense here because, again, they just kind of rebranded their uniforms 2 years ago, and it's going to take a lot for supply chains to get the brand new ones here, complete overhaul. But it's a nice little way they kind of teased it for this upcoming season with the 2 uniforms. Then in 2025-26, a completely different Utah basketball. Overall, they nailed it. Now I'm a Knicks fan. Am I going to get a Utah Jazz shirt here or a jersey? Possibly, because they actually look that damn good. Now, what do you think of the Utah Jazz's brand overhaul? What is your favorite jersey of the bunch? Personally, for me, I like that black Statement one. I think it's an absolute sharp one. And then Association White is a very close second. But comment down below. What do you think of the Jazz's upgrade? Do you think it was time for them to finally do it? Are you glad? Do you miss the old ones they did last year? And comment why, because I don't understand it. If you haven't already, definitely consider subscribing to Fonz Talk Shirts. Hit the bell, tell a friend, tell a couple of friends. Check out the playlist down below for all the uniform reviews I've done. Again, with that playlist, it's for teams that do a complete uniform overhaul, from the color scheme to new logos to new uniforms. It does a complete change here. Check out some other videos, some Pro Bowl videos with the jerseys, some other stuff with the NBA, some city jersey grades, everything down below. You want to check them out. If you want to follow my main channel at Fonz the Falcons, where my podcast is, a Slick Back Kickback Report. If you want to follow anything else, I do some other non-podcasts, some non-jersey videos on there too. I talk about the NCAA college football game coming out too. You want to check that out. You can follow my Instagram and TikTok at Fonz the Falcons for some shorter, wholesome videos. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, man. This is really good. Almost a year into the channel. Get some nice little slow progress here, but I greatly appreciate all the love and support this channel is getting, especially the past couple months, because numbers are booming here. But that wraps it up for this video. Again, comment down below what you think of the Utah Jazz's brand new uniform overhaul. Have a good day, good night, good evening. Whenever you're watching said video, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.